Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video I wanted to share with you a little something special. So recently I had my 10-year wedding anniversary. And because of that, my sweet husband surprised me and he got me a little bit of a gift. Well, actually, he let me pick it out, but it still was a surprise knowing that he was like, okay, I know you've been wanting to get another luxury handbag. And if you hadn't seen my recent video, about 2 years ago, I got my first ever luxury handbag. And I just did an update wear and tear video on that and just kind of like told you like my full thoughts on is this worth it, like how I feel about it, how it wears, that kind of thing. So check that video out, and also if you want to see what my first handbag was. So we went to the store, actually all of us, my kids included, went to the store. And here in San Antonio, they just actually made a new standalone store, so they had like lots of seating for the kids. And it was funny because there were quite a few children on little phones while the parents were shopping. And so let me just give you a little bit of backstory before I show you what it is real quick. Promise. What I was in the market for was an everyday workhorse, go with any kind of outfit, whatever I'm wearing type of bag. Because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I am more often than not in casual clothes, cute, fashionable, but casual, you know what I wear, like sweaters and jeans at this time of year, t-shirts, just like I'm not in blazers and power suits every day, even though I would love to be sometimes. And I love to get dressed up like that. But that's not my everyday wear. So I was looking for a handbag that can just everyday wear. I was also looking for something that can hold stuff. I don't want a too small of a bag where I'm like stacking things in it and I can't fit my essentials. My essentials are keys, wallet, sunglasses, and a phone. Those are the four things I have to have. So what I ended up choosing was the Speedy 25. So the 25 is the smallest of the Speedy options. I love the Damier Ebene pattern. This actually, I didn't know this, but this was the original print and the monogram didn't come about until after. I personally love this. I think that this is a great way to go luxury without screaming what brand it is if you're not into that. I love this. I knew I wanted a Damier Ebene handbag. I wanted something smaller because I'm not a tote girl. I have totes. There's a time and a place for them, but on the daily, I don't carry enough stuff with me to justify carrying that. And then they're just rattling around loose in the bottom. It's just too much. And on my silhouette, I feel like a big bag just overtakes me. Like you notice the bag. I'm like the bag is wearing me. I want to wear the bag. I want it to add to my outfit, to add to my silhouette and not add bulk or just uninterest. So I ended up going with the Speedy. It has the detachable strap, which I love too because I feel like when you detach the strap and you just carry it with the handles, it kind of gives a more satchel type of look, a little bit more pulled together, a little bit more dressed up. You know what I mean? So, but I end up wearing it more often than not crossbody. And so that was another thing I was looking for, was a bag that I could wear crossbody or top handle. I really like to multi-purpose shop, whether it be in my clothes, in my shoes, or in my accessories, because then that can take you day to night. It can take you through all these outfits that you're going to be wearing and it still makes sense. I love that it is brown. I was really looking for a little brown bag. I have a little black bag, and of course I have my first Louis, which is the monogram print. But I really wanted something a little bit more subtle, a little bit more casual, something I can legit wear with sweatshirts and joggers and it still makes sense. You know what I mean? Like when you're wearing that type of outfit, like an athleisure type of outfit, if you're carrying like a top handle satchel, like just dressier handbag, in my opinion, it can be just too much. Too much of a contrast for me. Now, if that's your aesthetic and that's your style, that's cool. But for me, I can't carry a fancy handbag and be wearing Uggs and joggers. It just doesn't make sense. But I feel like this can suit all those situations. So I love that you can take this middle part out as well. If the crossbody and you want to turn it into just a shoulder bag, you can also take that out. So when you're thinking about investing in a bag, think about all the different ways, scenarios, outfits, weather that you're going to be wearing it in. The canvas is great for rain and snow. Like this is a treated leather, these handles are, and then this canvas can get wet, no big deal. So I have this adjusted on the middle hole. There are 3 holes right here. So I kind of have it in the middle. I could make this sit lower if I had wanted, or I could also make it sit a little bit higher. But I kind of like how it sits like on the side of my hip. It doesn't like bounce around either when I'm wearing it because it's got things in it. So it really just stays right here. I was out at the grocery store and I'm just wearing it like this and it's like just fine. It's not moving around and being annoying or cumbersome or jostling about or anything, so that's just kind of where I have it adjusted to. I like the 25 size because I feel like the 30 is just too big. I'm going to show you, like, it's going to be crossbody and it doesn't like overtake me. I also love it over the shoulder. It just looks really cute. Like if you're wearing a skirt, this is super cute just over the shoulder. I love the little lock detail, so you can lock your bag if you're, say, in a situation where you want to have it be very secure. You can put this cute little lock, remove it from where I have it, and put it over the two zippers, and it will secure your belongings on the inside. So the inside of it, I purchased, well, I have all of my stuff. So this is fully loaded with one of those insert shaper things. I bought mine off of Amazon. I'll put it, the specific one that I bought, in the description box. But the one that I bought, you can buy in several different colors. But since the inside of this is red and it's like fabric, I wanted the inside insert to match. So it comes with, it's basically just a big opening, but it also has a zipper right here, which is actually really small, and I don't know what all you would fit in there necessarily. I right now have the keys for this little lock in here, but I suppose if you had a spare set of keys you wanted to keep secure, that would probably be a good place to put it. So I had this bag for a few weeks and I've been carrying it every single day, and I just kind of wanted to give you my thoughts so far on it. I love it. Now, initially, my husband's like, that looks like a little lunchbox. And it actually kind of does remind me of a lunchbox, like those little metal lunchboxes or like the lunchboxes of your childhood. But I think it's so, so cute. It holds a lot. I have everything I was carrying in my Neo Noe inside here. I have everything in here that I was carrying in my Rebecca Minkoff Moto Hobo bag that I have. If you check me out on Instagram, which you should if you don't, you can see me styling this, and I'll be styling it more as I use it every day. But you can see the other handbags styled on me as well, and for size comparison. But you can see what that Rebecca Minkoff bag looked like for size comparison, but everything that was in there is in here, and this is indeed a smaller bag. What I'd like to do down the road, probably about that 2-year mark, is do a full wear and tear update on this bag. But this is a bag, like, I also wanted to invest in something from Louis Vuitton that was an iconic bag, something that they would always make, that would never go out of style, that wasn't too trendy. Trends are great, and sometimes the bags are super fun, but 10-15 years later, some of them can be very dated. Like, you look back and you're like, oh, that was definitely like a 2019 style bag. I think about a few bags from Louis Vuitton that I picture them and I think, man, that just reminds me of Britney Spears, like circa 2000, you know? And it doesn't really work in today. So I have more of a classic aesthetic. I'd like to invest in things that are classic lines. I believe this was made for Audrey Hepburn. Back in the day, she was looking for something that could hold all of her things. I believe this was the bag. If not, it was the Elma. But the Elma BB is the other bag that I was kind of debating between. But currently in this pattern, I could not find the Damier Ebene here in San Antonio. So that was kind of sad because I really wanted to get the Elma BB in this pattern, but they didn't have it. So I thought, you know what, this is a great choice too. This actually has more space inside than the Elma. Another thing I wanted to mention, the strap. So when I was in the store, I tried on a couple other handbags. And there's other ones that I was debating between, but for right now, this suits what I was looking for right now, my current season of life, how, you know, going to basketball games with my kids and, you know, doing things with them. This is like what suits me now. But I was looking at other straps on other bags, and some of them are adjustable and some are not. This one is completely adjustable, and that was another key factor for me because I wanted something that could be a shoulder bag or it could be crossbody. And depending on how tall you are or how long your torso is, you're going to need to adjust this because we're not all created exactly the same. So it has just the little belt detail here. I love the little gold-toned hardware. And then, of course, here's what it looks like when you just carry it with these handles. Like I said, we're not going to be living in Texas forever. Most of the U.S. north of Texas gets a lot more precipitation than we do here. It doesn't rain a ton, and we don't get snow. So those were other things I was thinking about was I want to have a handbag that when I move, I'm not going to be fearful of, say we move to Seattle, I'm not going to be fearful that the rain is going to ruin my handbag because some of those luxury brand leathers just aren't meant for really living somewhere where it has precipitation. It's just a lot more high maintenance, and I can be high maintenance, but I don't want to be that high maintenance where I'm like, oh, well, I can't go outside because it's raining and now I don't have a handbag to carry. You know what I mean? And if you spend the money on something, cost per wear, you want to use that thing. Also for the sake of resale, if I were to ever do that, which I have zero intentions of doing that at all, but if I were, you know, this is a bag that holds its value. Something else to think about, but I really do intend on keeping this for ever until my daughter, like, probably, you know, twists my arm and says, Mom, can I have that bag? And I'll probably reluctantly say, you can borrow it. So you can see the inside. I carry quite a few things because I have this space. I don't like a bag where it's like a giant black hole and you're just digging around for things at the checkout line. That drives me nuts when you just can't, oh, where's my wallet? Or you're, you know, rushing out the door, where's my sunglasses? You know, I'm gonna drive, I can stick that in here. I have all kinds of things in here in that cute little organizer. So to me, this just made so much sense. I am so excited about this. I love, 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 love this. I just think it's so cute, it's so casual, but yet it's not. Like, you can carry it like this, the two handles. Maybe you're in a little black dress. How cute is this? Especially if it's like a daytime event. You know, I just think that this brown handbag is just so, it's so perfectly casual, but yet not. I feel like the Speedy 25 size for me is just gonna be an absolute workhorse go-to. I love that it's actually comfortable crossbody, and that's the other thing I should say. When we went to Austin, I wore this all day long. Every day we were out walking around, and I wore it all day long. I had no digging into my shoulders, no pain. Now keep in mind, I don't have 15 pounds worth of stuff in here, but I have like regular people's stuff, like things that, like everything in here, you probably have in your purse. This is probably a lighter version of your purse, because I don't like to carry a lot. I just like to carry the essentials and a few like just in case kind of things. But it was comfortable, and that matters to me. Like, there's nothing worse than spending a ton of money on something and it being uncomfortable or cumbersome or not practical or like frustrating to use, and then those things are going to make you not want to use it. And what's the point of buying it if you're not going to use it? So if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know, but I am very excited. I just wanted to share this with you for those of you who are looking to maybe start investing in a collection. I use that word because I've been watching YouTube, but I guess it doesn't be a collection, but looking to purchase a luxury handbag. I am just your average run-of-the-mill person. This was a definite gift, and a very, very excited, well-received gift at that. And so I just wanted to share with you my thoughts from a mom, from a practical standpoint, from a, you know, how is this being used? Is this a usable item? Yes. It is so great. I actually seen a few different girls at church who had this, and I just kept admiring because they would carry it without the crossbody, and I'm like, oh, they're all cute in their little high heels and their cute sweaters, and they come in with this. I'm like, see, this really can be used dressed up. But for me, on the daily, I'm in jeans and a sweater today. This is just also just as adorable. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll chat again soon. Bye, guys.